And good evening, everybody. Does 4 p.m. count as the evening already? Sort of. Perhaps the afternoon. I am back once again after a long vacation on a sailboat. I'm back again to casting. It's good to be back. Nice to have you guys with me once more. And today, on my return, we're going to do a replay cast. That's right. 2 days ago, on Tuesday, Neo already did part of the TP League May replay casts. We couldn't cover the games, unfortunately, live because they happened last weekend at the same time as the Warcraft Champion Season Finals. Excuse me. So today we have one more game to be played out, and that is the grand final of the TP League May. It was a best of 7 between 1-0 and Moon, and I can't show you the bracket because, of course, that would spoil the winner. So if you can restrain yourself, I would certainly suggest not looking at the results right now because, yes, this is a replay cast. But, yeah, I haven't seen the games myself either, but I'm sure they're going to be quite impressive because the two finalists prove to be the strongest players in this tournament. And I would say, without further ado, we can start our first map. Oh, oops, I was a little sped up here. Okay, here we are. First map in this grand final of the TP League May between 1-0 and Moon. This is a replay cast, indeed, keep that in mind. We also have the new Advanced Observer tool being displayed here, introduced in the newest patches. And I'm not so familiar with the new Observer tool myself yet, but we have a production bar in the top left with the resources here in the top right, minimap, and this is a hero overview, I guess. Demon Hunter first by Moon, but not going for Immolation, not anymore. Seems like, again, Immolation is not so useful, but rather it's going to be Mana Burn and Evasion.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Fast level 2 for the DK right here, making use. I'm going to have to get used to this. As you can see, the inventory is now down here, no longer in this area. This is gonna take quite some getting used to, I have to say. But having the production tab up here is definitely pretty nice. And we can see the tier 2 tech happening on both sides. No fast expansion at all.
I stand ready.
These icons are so small. Do you see the details here of the armor?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Damage. Armor. I guess we do. Okay, we do. Here. Weirdly. Okay. Both players just creeping up quickly. Level 3 for the DK. The Demon is taking a bit longer. Quite a bit longer.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Wait. Wait. Is that correct? The experience bar here? Oh, no, it's not. It doesn't show the experience properly. Oh, okay. That's a bit weird. Okay. As you can see here, it looks like the experience bar is empty, but it's actually close to full. Demon Hunter getting sort of surrounded here, but the creeps have been woken up. This makes things a bit awkward for 1-0. Trying to hold this around and force the TP, and he will be able to. But it costs him 2 ghouls, so it's kind of an even exchange. You could even say that this is favorable for Moon, depending on if he's going to need the TP later on or not. Healing up fully. There was enough moon juice. And now tier 2 is about to finish.
Upgrade finished. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh yeah, you can see the shop items. Oh, that's a bit weird. Good point. When you click on the shop, you see the items of the DK for some reason. Well, we got the Naga second. Demon with a level 2 mana burn, normally quite good against her. And now Moon going for his own Naga in return. I think I like the position here for Moon. Gonna lose one archer, I guess, but that is the worst, really. Chasing down the Naga over here might not get the kill, but forced her away. Oh, West coming for the detonate, but Skelly's already expired. Oh, Wisp block. Could be the kill on the hero. Should be able to get it. Oh, nice deny, though. Last denied. That is quite nice. 1-0. Lots of experience prevented. And now we can resurrect the Naga pretty cheaply. She was only level 1.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And it's a pretty even game so far. I think I like Moon's position a little bit more. However, the Demon Hunter items are very bad. He doesn't have circlets. He doesn't have bonus HP, bonus armor. Just the gloves. Would have to get some tankiness here. Crystal Ball. Yikes. That's not what he wanted.
The great outdoors.
Well, DK taking quite a bit of damage here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Statue showing up now. That's going to be a big help, but Moon able to take a decent fight here before the Lich is ready, perhaps. Nice block against the Naga. Lots of right-click damage on her. On level 1, of course, she's very squishy. And that should be the kill. This time it's getting the experience as well. And now we can, I think, clearly say that Moon has a lead in this game. Oh, Demon tanking the creep camp here on very low HP. This needs to be careful. Especially this poison null is pretty dangerous. Item was the Soy Mask. Not bad for the Naga.
Your building is complete.
Pretty standard game so far. Nobody's expanded. Both were rushing tier 3. But the mid game certainly went to Moon. You got more kills, you got more experience. I think you also got more creeps. And speaking of creeps, the Naga here for him is going to get almost level 3. It's nice to have early on.
Our warriors have engaged.
And the Demon Hunter trying to burn as much mana as he can before the first big fight. It should be happening soon. Book of the Dead against Dryads, probably pretty bad. Should be a sell. Oh, and look at Moon, Ancient of War at the red camp. Taking out the Magnetor pretty early. It's going to be a big item. Lots of great finds to get here. What's he going to find? Medallion of Courage. Okay for the Naga. There could have been better items though, for sure. Good levels for Moon. 4 and 3, not bad at all. But you can see many of his units quite hurt, so he doesn't want to fight yet. Wants to wait for more bears and more rejuve.
The sleeper has awakened.
1-0 though, might have a timing here. He's got 3-2-2 heroes, not that strong yet, but give them all one more level up, and it's going to be a very different story.
Research finished. Research finished.
Everything now pretty healthy on the Night Elf side. We have no upgrades at all yet. 0-0 across the board.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Alright, destroyer's being morphed. That's normally the sign for the undead to get ready, to be ready. And all of a sudden 1-0 has a supply lead. He was trailing before with the losses in the mid-game. But now going above 50. Wants to be ready to take a fight, or at least perhaps the red camp. And Moon is expanding in the bottom right. Demon takes a lot of damage. The invo potion a bit too late to dodge the damage with the coil. But this could be a strong creep jack position. But the Demon Hunter is still in trouble. There's a staff. He gets away, but no telestaff on him to get back quickly.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So Winter's going to get the second red camp. Moon trying to do some structural damage, but he knows without the Demon Hunter he can't really fight. 1-0 also found the Medallion of Courage, which is very nice for the Lich. Oh, nice little snipe right there. Demon Hunter is back. First mana burn against the Naga. Can use the second one against the Lich in just a moment. Oh, this is a nice maneuver by Moon right here. And over here the bears and the Naga still active, by the way, hunting down the Acolytes. Needs to make sure he's got a good overview and doesn't lose the hero here. That would have been a disaster. But he TP's out in time, losing the bear though at the last moment. Supply wise we're still pretty even, but Moon now almost has the expansion up. Moon's also looking good.
Your building is
Doesn't have Wellspring upgrade yet, though. That is certainly an oversight. Moon has plenty of resources. Spending them now, trying to make sure he can hold on to the expansion. The 1-0 possibility for Moon looking not bad at all. Oh, the 1-0 might just have the perfect timing to find this expansion before it has started to pay off. Good burns though from the Demon Hunter. No mana at all on the DK. But the Lich is looking strong. Another Lich. Naga, excuse me. Plus 17 damage on her. Oh, and Moon going for the counter attack. Again, I like it. Trying to distract from his own expansion, trying to buy time. Does have a TP, I would think. Yes. Fork Lightning against the Acolytes. Big kills. Moon now playing this very smartly. This looks almost like a checkmate position. 1-0. Hard to imagine that you can do too much from this point. Demon Hunter always looks pretty squishy though. Really not that tanky this time around. Despite the fact that he has 900 HP. And now the expansion is kicking in. This is a huge, huge advantage for Moon. 10 supply lead already, and that one should only be growing. More Dryads, more upgrades. Moon in a phenomenal spawn. And again, catching
the great
reinforcements.
outdoors.
The Dryad slow doesn't work against mechanical units though. No repair on the tree? No, there is. Oh, good fog lightning though. And Moon is gonna lose his expansion, it seems like. TP out by 1-0, and that was a crucial strike by the undead. And Moon, I think, reacting too slowly. Didn't have a TP to get there, but he was waiting too long for too many Dryads, in my opinion. And now his win condition is gone, but he has the resources to set up another Tree of Life right away, if he wants to. Lots of Dryads, by the way. Not many bears at all, which I'm not so sure if that's the right call. Wand of Illusion found, could be quite helpful. And what is those heroes now? Are looking very strong. 4-3-3, and he knows he can bank longer as there is no enemy expansion. Boom with a crucial error. Defending the expansion too late. Destroyer is now coming in, dispelling the reach of the Demon Hunter in trouble again, but he's got potions. More than one to survive with. Ancient of Wind being made here in the very late game. We've seen before how potent talons can be. Wait, how many wisps does he have? Moon has like no wisps on Lubber, so he has to make more wisps here in the late game. That's always annoying. You don't really want to be making workers with a little bit of gold that you have in the late game on one base only. But here we are. 1-1 on the Dryads, 1-0 upgrades on the Fiends. And now it's hard to tell who's in the better position. It seems very even. If the game is very passive for the next couple of minutes, and Moon can make 80 supply with hippos, and then just move over the Tree of Life, or Tree of Eternity, then I would favor him still. Supply is dead even. We even have an A-bomb now in the mix. Very potent undead army right here. Good mana burns. It's always a bit dangerous with the Demon to be running in. You don't never know if you're going to get nuked and blocked, perhaps. So you have to have the staff handy. That's why the Naga is always close by. Good play by Moon. There's not too much Moon juice, honestly. Oh, where's the Reju Bear? Where's the Reju Bear? He's got the mana right here.
By the great
Oh, Moon doesn't have the healing ready when he needed it. 1-0 feels the pressure to attack. He doesn't want to give his opponent too much time for mass talons to be ready. So this is going to be it probably here. This fight might decide the game. 1-0 is going to back up. It's going to be nighttime very soon. Moon Juice region going to be kicking in. We get more talons coming.
By the great winds I come.
Moon almost has 80 supply right here. 4 talons in the air, I think it is. No, 3 only. Oh, one gets webbed. It's an easy kill. Talon's very good damage against Eer nowadays, but very squishy as well. All the talons have been caught. Not doing too much damage yet. There's also dropping low. Heal scrolls here would be huge. There's one by 1-0. Heal scroll comes in clutch. The Riot backline doing a good amount of damage. The Naga's in trouble as well. Evil Potion given over, and that saves the third hero. Or rather, second hero for 1-0. Now the Talons are free. They can do the damage, and the ground forces for the undead have completely disappeared. Where'd all the Fiends go? I don't know, but they're gone. Oh, Demon Hunter. Did he survive? Yes, he did. It's staff out the last second. He's level 5. So is the DK on the heroes. Looking very strong indeed. But the Lich goes down. No invuln to save him anymore. And Moon has held. And Moon does win. The first map goes to the Korean legend. The 5th race. Moon claims the first map in the best of 7 grand final. All right. No reason for us to wait too long. This being a replay cast, we can choose when to continue. That's going to be right away. Strong game by Moon. I would have expected more keeper play by him in this tournament now that the immolation has been nerfed again. I always felt like keeper looked stronger in his hands in this matchup, but the Demon Hunter there on map 1 looking very good. A lot of that came down to the mid game. Early kills in the mid game make a big, big difference, as we could see right there.
I stand ready. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, unfortunately, our normal overlay is still bugged for me, so this is the 1-0 lead for Moon.
Our warriors have engaged the
And it is a Demon Hunter again. Against the DK. Starting by Moon nice and early, a little bit ahead of the undead, not by much, but those few seconds can matter, especially if both want to go for a Naga second, which is not unlikely at all. Oh, Moon really playing with fire here. That could have easily cost him the TP. Playing a bit carelessly with the Demon, I almost want to say. But so far, evading all surrounds. Which is, of course, what you want to do. And now at nighttime, the Demon Hunter can finally get the boots of speed, which makes him so much better. Nowadays, of course, the Circle of Nobility can't drop anymore, so you can only buy it from the shop. Oh. Might be able to get a ghoul here. Good play again so far for Moon. But in the end, everything might survive. Both players playing very solidly so far. Hunter's Hall coming. No expansion, just getting ready for Dryads. It's looking very standard so far. But the Demon Hunter, unlike the first game, is off to a slow start. Not even level 2 yet. I like the wisp spread by Moon. We have them in different corners of the map. Nice creeping also by 1-0. Taking away a valuable camp. He knew that the Demon Hunter was most likely going to be creeping because he's so far behind in levels. Indeed, the Demon Hunter is here. And 1-0 is taking the time to take away a camp that normally belongs to the opponent. And the DK is very close to level 3 already. Serious experience lead this game for 1-0. And we have a Naga second this time, by the way, for the undead. I mean, Lich second, excuse me. No Naga second.
Our forces are under attack.
DK. Very close to level 3. Only needs one more creep. The ghouls are on it. And Moon is playing so aggro with his heroes. Wow. Demon Hunter and Naga. So low aggression. That is so unusual. I'm quite worried for Moon's levels in the late game. He needs to creep. He needs to get more levels. Ideally, you want to get a fast level 3 Demon Hunter and then use that first hero, Strength, to bully the undead on tier 2 and solo creep the Naga to also get her to level 3 quickly. But Concealed Hill is always a pretty difficult map to creep, especially for Night Elf. Oh, nice MS Archer right here. It's gonna prevent the Ogre. Well, maybe. Okay, maybe not though. But Moon has perfect vision. Oh, a steal would be absolutely enormous for Moon. Great creep jack. But who's gonna get the item in the end? Oh, DK is trapped in. Last hit goes to the undead and the item as well. DK picks up the Ancient Django. And oh, I didn't realize he didn't have a TP anymore. That was indeed quite scary. Very even game so far. Nobody has really lost anything yet. The 1-0 has more experience, and he got the big aura item from the red camp, so bit of a lead for the undead. Moon needs levels, really, really badly. And the fact that this camp is missing right now is bad news for him. This was a crucial move by 1-0, creeping this camp away, very smartly realizing he had the window to do it. Tier 3 is finished. Frenzy is coming. This timing might be very difficult to hold. Master Training and Bears also on the way. And finally, level 3. Bit more experience here for 1-0 on the high ground. Spoiler form coming now for him. This might be a good timing for Moon to take a fight. There's no destroyers yet. There's no third hero for the undead yet. But he also doesn't have any bears at the moment. Good burns though. Valuable. Very valuable burns. Naga only level 1. That is definitely a liability. Moon has the backup of the shop and the Moonwells. No, taking a lot of damage right away, but there's a bit more Moon Juice. He's healing up once more. He also has the big invuln. One archer goes down. Who's also being hurt, kind of, but having no fog lightning here is very problematic for Moon. Where is the nuke damage? He doesn't have it. Heal scroll here would be incredible for 1-0, but he doesn't possess a heal scroll. Oh my god, can you imagine the value? Could still get it maybe. If he makes it over to the shop, everything's so hurt. Including the Lich. Level 1 Naga for Moon. Very susceptible to damage as well. Oh my god, dude, everything here is so hurt. Look at that. Naga is gonna go down. Is she gonna be denied by the creeps? Yes, she is. No experience there. The Demon are going to back up. He still has the Adrigan Ball. Going to pop it now. Time to get some kills for Moon. More and more ghouls falling, but also a bear hitting the deck. Both players suffering heavy losses. Stressful for Moon to micro this all. The statue, of course, a godsend, and he gets the hero kill and then TP's out in time without losing too much. Nicely done by Moon, considering the terrible position he was in. But he dropped a lot in supply. Naga being only level 1 was the biggest problem here for him. Pendant of Energy is decent, especially if you pair that with mana potions. Getting a Lich kill would be absolutely enormous. Demon Hunter kind of close to level 4, but the DK gets it first. Wisp with a detonate, no frost armor anymore, gets the statue as well. Nicely done, another Demon Hunter almost level 4. The Lich is the big kill. Can he get him? Moving in front, trying to get the kill, but the Naga arrives, the invuln is transferred. Nicely done by 120, but also nicely done by Moon to force that invuln. Naga is back from Moon also. He's got the staff. Oh! Didn't use it in time. Could have saved that bear. At least this one will make it home. The 1-0 certainly seems to have the lead here. 4-3-1 heroes are pretty good. And Moon's Naga still only level 1. How is that even possible? She crept like nothing this whole game. Jack time. Moon is in dire straits. Sees the weakness of the Naga right away. She is so squishy at this point in the game. Maybe at least the Drake can go to the Night Elf. No. 1-0 gets the experience and the item. It's a flute of accuracy. Always good for an undead army. 2 destroyers in the air. Moon all of a sudden though has a decent army again. 3 Dryads, 3 Bears. But his Naga is still very weak. Back to the fountain. 1-0 is healing passively. He's gonna make use of that advantage very gladly. Is that an expansion? No. Just a wisp up here. Oh, the Naga left by herself. Once again, the Demon Hunter was stabbed home. Valuable seconds where the first hero is missing. 1-0 taking advantage of it right away. He's got 1 coil and he uses it before he gets burned. And that's a terrible start of the fight for Moon. He has to go for the hero kill. Might be able to get the Lich, trying to transfer an item, something. Oh, invuln. Last second. Saves the Lich. Only last 7 seconds though. More items will be needed. TP bought, TP used. Lich survives. And that was a great trade again for 1-0. Fiend out of range. And is that finally level 2? Finally! Level 2 for the Naga. At long last. Oh, you can click here to follow the Naga. Okay, that's good to know. For the next big camp, the next big item for 1-0. This time he gets Robo the Magi. That is very good. Gives it to the Naga, not to the Lich. Interestingly. Level 4. Oh my lord. And level 3. This is officially where the Undead has super strong hero levels. 4, 4, 3. Very, very powerful. In my opinion, by the way, I think Undead's skilling Dark Ritual here is a mistake. I think they should go for Frost Armor level 2. And every time I see this, it's like they use Dark Ritual only 1 time for the rest of the game. So I'm going to be paying attention to the Lich. How many times he's going to be using Dark Ritual. Demon needs to be careful. The Lich comes in for the block. Or the Fiend, rather. Demon Hunter is very hurt. Ring of Region helps him, though, at least. Supplies even. The ones that has the much stronger heroes. Demon Hunter targeted heavily. But he survives with the help of the Moonwell. Still has potions left as well. Again, it looks like pretty few bears only. Mostly Dryads on the ground. Demon Hunter again getting targeted right away. Invo Potion, or I mean, Heal Potion still available. Rejuve was dispelled. One of those just seems to have too much damage. The Demon Hunter almost going down to Nova. Almost executes him there, but he does survive last second. Moon has to go for a Hail Mary play. It's so hard to fight on against these statues over a long period of time, though. They're doing a great job of healing in the back. All the bears are dead. Only Dryads left. And that's Dryads without armor upgrades. Still haven't seen a Dark Ritual, by the way. Wait, does he not have Abolish? I know he does. Okay, he just used it. And the Dryad is getting picked off one at a time. And that's game. GG. Was called, I would imagine. But map number 2 goes to 1-0. Keeps the series even. Very important for 1-0 to get on the board here and not allow Moon a 2-0 lead. And the third map between the two players will be Tidehunters. All right, and let's check out what that is. Tidehunters for our third map of the series. The winner here will take the 1-0 lead in the best of 7.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We have to watch these games without Fog of War, by the way, because for some reason in the new version you can't select observers in the replays anymore. That is a new bug, it seems like. That's a bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It's keep it first this time. Keep it first, and with that, much more expansion-focused play, one would imagine. DK here, early on, trying to harass. He got the circlet already. The Keeper has double claws, but nowadays it's only claws +4. So not as good as they used to be. Back in the Dizzy, of course, they used to have +6 attack. Quite different nowadays.
I stand ready.
Can Moon finish the camp here? I don't think so. Keeper's gonna have to come back, summon some more treants. And the tech begins for both. Moon with a faster tech, in fact.
I stand.
And with the Keeper, of course, we know he will have to expand. The question is when and where exactly. Oh my god, look at the items with DK. Mad, Claws, and Circlet. Absolutely amazing. Ooh, nice save on the Ghoul as well. Fancy footwork. Nicely done. Fun fact, The Keeper has the lowest right-click DPS of all heroes on level 1. If you guys didn't know. The claws, of course, changes that a bit. He sold the claws. Rarely does one see that. And here we have the expansion, by the way. Being set up proxy. Pretty standard Keeper Expo game so far. We're expecting mass air then on tier 2. Items on the ground. Gloves of haste. Oh my god, this lich is going to be so stacked. One ghoul goes down. Nicely denied though. This one also going down, but also getting denied. So 2 ghouls lost, but experience denied. And the Keeper is going to have to use a lot of moon juice to recover. Pretty even exchange, I would say. 2 ghouls falling, but coming at a price. Alright, tier 2 finished. Demon Hunter coming. Double Inch to win. Moon not finished yet though. Wants to go for more kills. It's going to be another easy kill here on the ghoul. This one can't be denied so easily. Oh, no, it can. Thanks to the Ritual Dagger. And we can see all these denies reflected in the Keeper's experience. Only 300. He still isn't really close to the level up. Where's the DK? Gets to level 3 here already. Lich coming, tier 3, Slaughterhouse, very standard build. Buy 120.
At last.
This Demon Hunter is going to have to creep quickly. He will need level 3 very fast. And I wonder where he's going to get it. This map oftentimes doesn't seem too easy for Night Elves to creep on. And the Keeper is just no threat at all yet with only level 2. Big item sniped. Oh, I didn't see what he got, but he sold it. So it must have been Stroll the Beast. I think everything else you definitely keep. Oh, mana burn. Oh, didn't quite get it. Throw the coil. -2 mana burn. Very satisfying for the undead. And a tough position for Moon. He needs to creep fast. Really, really fast. Love the potions here. The Lich brought heal pot and mana pot for the DK. That's a big help.
Your building is
And we got the Fiend transition beginning. Moon is in a rough spot, dude. He is mining, but he's not creeping at all. DK getting focused. But he's got the heal potion. This isn't really dangerous. Also wait for the last second to possibly make Moon overcommit. Oh, coil flies. Demon in trouble, but there is a staff. Takes a lot of Moon juice to get him back into fighting shape. DK still hurt, but it's only level 1 entangle.
Your building is complete.
DK running a weird path though. Oh, Keeper staffing back. Can he get the kill? Entangle. Oh, slightly out of range. Just a bit. He might have gotten the kill with the entangle. I'm not sure. But it might have been enough. Here we go. Finally, level 2 for the Demon Hunter. But honestly, That's not enough. He needs level 3. What's that? Over the Magi. Meh. Flute sold by 120. Did you see that? He sold the flute that he found. Really? I guess he really wants the gold right now. If he didn't have gold issues, he certainly would have kept it. But he wants to get the Naga, third, and now go for the decisive push. Moon wants to go for the corner, but he's perhaps a bit too late. Not quite in position yet to go for the Acolytes. Oh, Ancient of War getting caught with its pants down. 1-0 is going for the jugular, for the Tree of Life. Right away. Forces the TP home. The Demon Hunter did get the level 3. Very important. Get the level 3 here in time. And all of a sudden, Moon's position not looking too bad. .62 supply as well. Moon takes a lot of damage still. Oh, the staff was ready! Moon didn't use the staff in time. Oh, huge mistake by Moon. Loses the second hero, who is the carry here in this situation. Very unnecessary mistake. Has to go for the Tavern Res. Expensive indeed, still hurt. And the Moon Juice is not looking great. Still daytime for a little bit longer. Moon is trying to catch reinforcements in the middle, but wasn't really able to find anything. Supply is almost dead even. Not a good sign for the Night Elf. DK very close to level 4, by the way. Undead heroes will be getting stronger and stronger if they get more kills. Oh, good detonates. Good mana burned. Witch in trouble right away. There's a Dispel, there's a heal potion on the Demon Hunter as well. Moon now going for the heroes. But he doesn't have the boots to make this easier. Oh, Lich might still be going down, and indeed he gets the kill. Big kill onto the Lich. 1-0 also though getting more kills of his own against the fairies that are webbed. Coil again, Demon in trouble again.
Sacred grove is being desecrated.
Which also back from the tavern. Wants to go for the Invul potion, I would imagine. And he does get it. Demon Hunter waiting for more healing, waiting for more potions. He's desperately waiting for nighttime. Just a few seconds away. Finally. Moon not able to hold on to the expansion though, and that's bad news for the Night Elf. This strat is all about mass. The Keeper and the Fairies are not very cost efficient. You have to have superior numbers to make this work. And without an expansion, that is almost impossible. Zero getting towers. Seems like he's only concerned with hit and run lame at this point. Creep Jack. Opportunity for Moon. He needs to make a big play happen here. Otherwise, this game is completely hopeless for him. Let's see what he can achieve. Mana on the other side is very low, but the Demon Hunter again tanking lots of damage. He doesn't have bonus HP. Does have a little bit of bonus armor to protect him a bit more. Staffs him out. Demon is safe, but what about the rest of the army? Lots of the fairies here are webbed, and Moon's gonna give it up. Calls it. GG, and the 2-1 lead goes to 1-2-0. Alrighty. One to 0, looking pretty convincing here so far. Coming from the upper bracket into the grand final. He doesn't have a map advantage or anything like that. But after 1 to 0 was on a bit of a break in TED Cup and other tournaments. Ever since he's back to playing his best, he's once again one of the biggest threats in the scene. By the way, little announcement. After this replay cast, we're going to continue the broadcast with the No Smoking Cup show match that we're going to see later. And in typical No Smoking Cup fashion, we're going to have new, unusual maps being played on. And the show match is going to be happening between Cash and Chic. But for now, let's focus on Moon versus 1 to 0. Map number 4. We are on Amazonia, our favorite map.
Our forces are under attack.
It's Demon Hunter again. And I certainly agree with Demon Hunter on AZ. Oh, he's even playing Immolation. This is the new and weakened version of Immolation. But still pretty good for creeping for sure. Oh! Deny from the DK. Almost a double deny. That's a big mistake by 1 to 0. That is not ever supposed to happen. Demon Hunter with the claws and the mantle. Good items, especially with the Naga second later on.
Our forces are under attack.
DK with the ring and the slippers. I still find it pretty crazy that ring +4 drops from the small camps. I feel like this was really not necessary, to be honest. Oh, Wisp looking for the money detonate. Demon doing a lot of damage, but so far not finding too many kills. It's going to take quite a bit of moon juice here to recover again. Oh, the ghoul being chased down. This costs him so much time, though. Ghoul going to be denied, and the Demon Hunter was out of commission for a long time. If the DK can creep this Kobold camp as well, that is terrible for the demon. Archers on the right looking for something. Oh, detonate. Not that money though. Demon Hunter with a telly staff. Going into the main. Okay, that's one way to do it.
Our town is under attack.
DK got the level 3, another ring for him. He's gonna get an Acolyte here, I'm pretty sure. Cool play by Moon. After he lost 2 Kobold camps, he was certainly behind. Oh, but look at the crucial damage. He was hoping for 1 to 0 to not have a narrow buff. If there was one narrow tower here, this would have been a way different story. Without the narrow, there was an opportunity to do something. Nice saves by 1 to 0. Very nice saves, though. That could have been way worse. Oh, still looking for the kills. So many ghouls still up for grabs. Blocking with the Acolyte as well. There's 2 more ghouls going down. 3 more ghouls going down. Nice play by Moon. This was a masterful attack. Staff onto the archers, hitting the main base, getting 1 acolyte and 3 ghouls. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. Great play by Moon.
The dam stand ready. Our forces are under attack.
Naga second. And the Night Elf side. The Lich is still going to take a little bit longer. 1-0. Sold all the rings, by the way. Which I think is not a bad call. Because in this matchup, normally the DK never gets focused. If the Night Elf is focusing the DK, he's making a mistake. With some exceptions. This is looking nice for Moon. He's got the faster tier 3 tech, which is not the norm at all in this matchup. The Demon Hunter got level 3. And now the Naga can start creeping as well. Ideally here you want to use the Demon Hunter to solo harass and solo creep the Naga. But Moon actually keeping his army tightly packed together. Big item for the undead. What's it gonna be? Lionhorn of Stormwind, always good, no matter what game you're in.
Summoning is complete.
And we keep on creeping. On AZ, there's not too many creeps to go for. The map is quickly crept up, which is normally an advantage for the Night Elf. Because the undead normally can't really creep up to 4-3-3 levels. Which is where they start feeling very comfortable. Oh, Demon Hunter wants to burn a bit.
Summoning is complete.
Oh. Losing some HP though there was a bit scary. Demon survives and holds on to the big healing potion. This one also could be very, very helpful.
Our forces are under attack.
The sleeper awakes.
Thank you, by the way, Cass Canaveral with the resub, and BioBear, and Hadoko at Money to Black.
Upgrade.
Thank you, guys. Burns also against the statue is quite valuable.
Our forces are under attack.
Level 3 now for the Naga, getting more experience here as well. Yeah, like Moon's position quite a bit. I feel like he's in a strong spot here. Let's grow the beast. Not the best item.
Research complete.
Rune bracers. Oh my lordy. That is a dream item for the demon.
I stand ready.
But he didn't pick it up. Oh, he left it. Bro, no way. No way.
Our forces are under
Oh my god. Okay, now we realized. He did realize it. He's got the staff to get back. He needs to do so quick. Wait, didn't he have boots of speed before? Ah, boots in the Naga. Okay. Demon Hunter Doesn't have evasion, by the way. That makes him a lot more squishy against right clicks. Target fire on the Naga as well. 1-0 realizes she doesn't have a heal potion. The demon are doing good damage even before Orb of Venom, by the way. Nice heal scroll by the undead though, healing everything up nicely. Teddy's in the back, still healing away. Going for the Demon Hunter now. Destroyer up in the air, good burns. Demon Hunter dropping very low though, but there should be a staff. There is a heal potion first. And a kill on the Naga. Well, 2 more Fiends. Nice done by Moon here, not falling back with everything, just with the heroes, or rather the Naga. There's 1 Fiend going down. Should be a second. Where are the bears? Bears are running away. Oh, Moon is trying to get the Lich kill. He's going for the big play. Does he get it? If he gets a Lich here, this would be absolutely enormous. He needs Abolish, and he gets it, but the slow was enough to save the Lich. And even the Fiend gets away. Oh, the Fiend actually ran back to its own demise. Supply-wise, still very even. But the Demoner, he needs this Orb of Venom. Really badly. It's going to increase his DPS by a lot. Going to pick up level 4 here. And we have pretty much only the red camps left for creeping. Those levels again looking quite good. Except for the Naga. She is a bit under-leveled here on level 1. Moon is looking for the Creep Jack. At nighttime with Ultra Vision, he's got an advantage. Down from the Naga right away. She's got the boots though, she can get away. Another Lich in trouble on the other side. A lot of hero focus here at the beginning of this engagement. One potion saves the Lich. There's 1 more coil. Oh, couldn't you have mana burn that maybe? Another slow kicking in the damage against the Fiends with the paws of the bears. 1 Fiend goes in. I think that was the only kill actually. Oh, a statue though falling as well. Moon seems to be getting ahead here. If he can just protect his heroes. The heal scroll wants to re-aggress with that perhaps. Mana low across the board. I'd love to see a double staff by Moon. Wait, does he have double staff? Oh, he does have double staff. Wait. This panel doesn't even show the items. What the hell? This is very useless. It only... Wait, what? I'm so confused. It shows the heal pot and the mana pot on the Naga, but it doesn't show the staff and the boots.
Our forces are under attack.
And for the other heroes, it doesn't show any items. Yikes. Heavy focus on the Naga again, but she was saved. Smart purchase of the heal potion. It was very needed. Moon nicely identifying what was going to happen in this fight. Oh, almost gets the Naga on the enemy side. She survives, but just for a few seconds with the Invo potion. Complicated engagement on both sides. Demon getting more experience. He's not very close to level 5 yet, but he might be able to get there. Oh, look at the Naga in the back. Might be a kill. Abolished against the Frost Armor. Nice block though with the Fiend. Naga makes it to the shop. Can go for a heal potion now. Fiend also blocking. Nice play by both here. 1-0 with a supply lead. But he's also losing gold to upkeep. We have a lot of Moon Juice for Moon. He's got the Wellspring upgrade. And getting ready for Nature's Blessing already. Seems like that's a bit early.
Our forces are under attack.
Dryads on 1-1 upgrades. Fiends on 0-0. And I think I prefer Moon's position here. If he gets like 70 supply, it also comes down a lot, of course, to heroes and items. These red caps and the items from them might decide this game. Good burn. It's dangerous though, playing this Demon without boots. Boots are on the Naga. She's in the north, ready for the pincer. Though falling back, not even caught by the Dryad slow. Wander Brown with the resub. Thank you. One more round of rejuve. I think it quite heals the demon to full though. Right, Moonstone popped. Superior vision for Moon. Tactical Moonstone. This way he can strike. Supply lead as well. 1-0 commits for the creep. Doesn't have a TP. He gets the item. Moon needs to punish. Was a claws plus 12, by the way. Oh, nice involve. Dodges the damage from the coil. Very well done. Very nicely timed. The two fiends dead right away, more or less. Fork Lightning taking out the ghouls as well. Wonderful engagement by Moon. Beginning of the fight, clearly going to the Night Elf. Demon Hunter does the heal scroll. The Lich almost went down. Fork Lightning would kill the Lich. Oh, he tried to get it out. Lich turns around. Fork Lightning's ready. And, oh, there's an invuln. Last second with the invuln, with the Fork Lightning almost being used already. We have a lot of hero target here going on. Naga in trouble as well. Heal potions there. Heal scroll has been used already. Oh, and the Lich died somehow. Must have been the Fork Lightning. And Moon gets the win after a hard-fought match. Very well played by both. Moon ties it up again with map number 4. That means that we're up to a 2-2 score. And we'll be moving on to map number 5. Which is Twisted Meadows, by the way. Alright. Twisted. Give me a second. And yeah, okay. Good to go. Moon, importantly, was able to tie up the series. And now we are in Twisted Meadows. Also oftentimes called Moon Meadows. I wonder what he's going to pick here. Demon or Keeper. Both could be good. It is the Demon Hunter.
Your building is complete.
Twisted Meadows, normally a very good map for Undead expansion.
I stand.
Night Elves used to counter that very well with Naga. I mean, not Naga first. Warden first. Into Panda second. But Moon's Warden against Undead has never really been very good. So I feel like there's a great opportunity for 1-0 to just simply play a fast expo. I would say... Oh, there is a 6th Acolyte. Could indeed be a quick expansion. Bring all 4 ghouls. So, expansion will be delayed by a bit. Ooh, Wisp. Got killed here early. That's a big deal. And Nima is going to come to harass. Wait, did he deny that? Oh! He denied the null! Not the big one, but the medium one. Oh, that's a big deal. Only 112 experience on the Demon Hunter. It's going to be very hard for him to find those levels in time. Parry up of Vitality. Pretty bad on the DK. Good on a second hero though. Oh, Demon Hunter shows up. And... Cam's already gone. DK's level 2. And this is why... Oh, nice detonate there. This is why this is a very good map for Undead expansion. That's not a good start for Moon at all. Hunter's Hall, double engine of war maybe?
Have engaged the enemy. Your building is
So far there's only 1 engine of war. Oh man. That detonate hurt. 1-0 might not even commit to the expansion. He could just tech if he wants to. Oh, he's going for the counter-offensive as it seems. Circlet and dust. And go, go, go. Interesting game. A lot of mind games seemingly going on here as well. Alright. 1-0 in the main base. Going for the Moonwells. Demon Hunter. Hunting down Acolytes. But now has to staff on home. Huntresses though, this early into the game, very effective. Oh, tower push all of a sudden maybe. Oh, Wisp detonates need to be spot on. Alright, seems like that's not gonna happen. Oh, coil again? Wait. What is this game? Very weird. And now the expansion is coming, but an instant response with an AP, that's pretty cool. Oh, 1-0 could get this Moonwell easily. So there's plenty of ghouls here. And the ghoul actually being saved? Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Finally level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Should have the mana burn now. But the Moonwell goes down, but the AP should be finishing. But ghouls are coming north as well. Might be able to cancel the AP. Oh, surround on the Huntress. Needs to use the detonate to save it. These hunts are very important early. Don't want to lose them to a surround. Oh, and the AP, does he win the fight? Nice staff on the Demon Hunter. Joining the AP in the north. DK has to go for a staff of his own. Alright, we staffing, baby. Haunted gold mine. Oh, does he have the damage? I think he does, right? Yeah. Lots of damage from this AP. Oh, the demon might be dead, though. No TP on the Demon Hunter. More ghouls coming. Sort of. Oh my god. Look at the Haunted. Oh my god, it actually survives. And now he can repair. What about the Demon Hunter? Needs to survive. Needs to survive. And he does. On 50 HP. That's not good for Moon. Oh, but the hunters are coming. The panda's here as well. Okay, Moon needs to kill this expo. He might be able to. 1-0, only tier 1, only ghouls. Need to bring everything from the main base. No real towers yet. DK kind of close to level 3. A lot of ghouls are falling here. But also now tons of normal damage against the AP. I think this AP should be going down. Big breath of fire. Ghouls all close to falling. There's level 3 on the DK. He's got only 1 coil at the ready. Trying to surround Panda maybe. Ooh, clutch coil. The Demon Hunter finally coming back. Had to walk a long way. Panda still stuck. DK also kind of surrounded. Panda goes down. DK survives. Staffs back to the main base. Can go for more items here. Quite the wild game. Spirit Tower now though being upgraded. This one's going to be super strong against the Huntresses. What's Moon doing in the meantime? He is tier 2 of course with the Panda. And he's got 1 lore. Dryad's now coming. Oh, almost a surround. Ooh, that was razor sharp.
Our
1-0's tech is extremely late. Second crypt coming now for more fiends. Yeah, I think I like that choice. He doesn't even need the tech, he just needs fiends to hold on. Ooh, nice surround. That was juicy. No experience for the DK. Level 4 for the Death Knight is very strong. And Moon's levels are looking abysmal. Only level 2 on the Demon. He's got a Moonwell here. That's also kind of a weird spot. Panda only level 1. Expansion, super secure. And now 1-0 can tech.
Your building is complete.
Moon in a very, very tough spot. Yeah, I think Moon needs to learn how to play Warden on this map. Warden is just by far the strongest on this map. IMO against Undead.
Goddess, light my path.
And of course, piercing damage here from the Fiends against both Dryads and Huntresses. Very strong. Oh, Demon Hunter. Caught on the wrong side of the tracks. Has the staff all the way home. Is taking quite a bit of damage here on his units, but nothing's really dying. Standing on Blight, everything's healing. He can also go for Ritual Dagger if he wants. Would love to see some Fiend upgrades here. 1-0 and 1-1. There's the dagger. Everything healing up nicely. 1-0 in a phenomenal position.
Goddess, light my path.
In some matchups, if you're forced to stay at tier 1 for so long and your first hero only gets experience and it's the first hero that doesn't scale well into the late game, there can be a problem for the fast expanding player. Especially with Keeper, we see that a lot. But the DK, of course, scales amazingly into the late game. So fast level 4 and 5 are very strong for him. Oh, Sapper! It seems like Moon needs to get a lot of stuff done with his Sapper. Blow up the Nerub. And at this point he has to destroy the expansion. And the Sapper... Oh, he kills the Spirit Tower. Don't know about that. Because there's still plenty of piercing damage. Oh my god, so much damage with Fiends. Look at the damage. Oh my lord. They're just one-shotting the Dryads. No chance. Yeah, Moon's gonna call it. He knows there's no way to win this game anymore. GG it is. And the 3-2 lead for 1-2-0. Alright. 1-0 on match point. Question is Moon gonna bring us to a 7th and final map, or does the grand final end here? Best of 7, of course, in the TP League May, and Echo Isles is gonna be our 6th map. 1-0 could finish the grand final here already and take first place once again. Let's see what shall happen. Echo Isle is also a very good fast expansion map. I would say TM is even better. But Echo Isle is also certainly very playable.
The dam stand ready.
And what's Moon gonna pick?
Summoning is
I feel like Demon Hunter with Immolation is really strong on this map. Still, even when Immolation isn't that amazing anymore.
summoning is complete.
But no, it's a keeper this time, which may result in no expansion? We'll see.
Our forces are under attack. The dam stand ready.
Oh, Acolyte pull being almost prevented. Ooh, 3 HP. All right, baby. I don't think he even saw the hero, did he? Don't believe he did. Keeper starts off with the claws. Still good. Is going for the expansion, or at least what looks like an expansion. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Oh, Acolyte caught. But there was another Acolyte. Trying to bait the Wisp. Next Ziggurat though coming up. There's no second sacrificial skull. So if Moon gets the kill here on the Ziggurat, this would be a big deal. Treants are ready. Archer is here. I think he should be able to get it, right? Crucial move for Moon. Needs to get the destruction here on the Ziggurat. And he will. What is going to be forced to tech, I think. Knight of Tech has started already. And so has now the Undead Tech. Nice play by Moon. Smartly realizing he has the opportunity here to cancel the Ziggo. And the Keeper isn't done yet. But without Entangle, he's not that scary yet.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, and the DK running across the map solo. Big last hit. 1-0 secures it. Trying to get the staff, I guess.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, DK picks up the staff, sells the ring. And the Keeper continuing to not get that level 2. But the Tree of Life expansion is coming, and I think this is a decent position for Moon here. Playing the Keeper once again very well. In case you guys haven't seen it before, the score here is 3-2 in favor of 1-0. So he only needs one more map, it could be this map, to win the grand final best of 7. 1+4 again. It's very hard to see last hits here for the Night Elf. Oh, Keeper. Surrounded. It's gonna get that ghoul finally and pick up level 2. But that's a trade that does favor the undead. It's also pretty close to level 3, by the way, on the DK. That's very strong. Scouting ahead with the Skelly. Ghoul's trying to creep up more. I'm not sure if this camp is enough for level 3.
Is complete. Our forces are under attack.
He's missing 66 experience. Is that enough? Let's see. Panda second for Moon. Wow. Haven't seen this in a while. Oh, coil. Not used. He thought he wasn't going to be able to get the kill here. Oh. Entangles around. Forced to telly back. That is level 3, but Moon protects his creep. He's going lores. Really? Dryads. Okay. That means Disease Cloud from Meat Wagons will be extremely good. And also just fiends. Moon needs more experience. Oh, both want this item. What's gonna grab it with the Coil Nova? Easily done. One of mana stealing, not bad at all. He's got some very nice lich items.
Summoning is complete. Our forces are under attack.
Invis potion? What? Oh, trying to surround the DK. This would be a big play. Getting the kill here on the first hero, but can't get it. Maybe the Lich though. Blocking with the Huntress. Can he get the surround? Oh, almost. Oh, does he have it? Nice. Well played by Moon. Locks in that surround, proving that some Night Elves can indeed surround. Oh, Coil though is there. It's not quite done yet, but should still fall. Certainly. Certainly should fall. No way. Oh my god. The Coil and the statue, the heal might be enough. Lich isn't out of the woods yet though, but here he does get away. What the hell? I thought he was dead for sure. And the Coil's there again. The one of mana steal here making a huge difference. And that was a lot of wasted time for Moon, who still only has a level 1 panda. Expansion is up in mining, but the army for Moon is looking like a joke. Fiends will be super effective, and like I said earlier, perhaps even Meat Wagons down the road. Frenzy is coming, just a few seconds away.
Research complete.
More Dryads, of course, also in queue. Moon has a lot of supply already, but it's not the most supply efficient army. And Moon also needs armor upgrades. Definitely needs armor upgrades. Wonder might not even need destroyers here.
Our forces
But he's gonna go for destroyers. Still goes Frost Armor, which I feel like is not really necessary, but whatevs. Alright, Panda finally level 2, but still far away from level 3. He's got a lot of armor. 12 armor. That's pretty good. Is going down very fast. Trying to hit it with the fire, but also getting dispelled. Lots of mana now on the destroyer. 3 fiends on the ground. The ghouls here, not the best, but still doing a decent job. 1 ghoul goes down. That's finally level 3 for the keeper. And Moon has a big supply. Maybe the mass dryads will be enough. But there we go. Finally, Disease Cloud. I was waiting for it. It's not as crazy anymore as it used to be. The duration has been reduced. But still, when active, it's still very good, especially against Dryads. Especially at daytime. This would be a good moment for Moon to go tier 3. He's got a big Dryad army already, but if 1-0 just plays passively and turtles and creeps and builds a big army, Moon will need more than just Dryads.
Research complete.
Though an easy position here for Moon. He has to decide whether to be aggressive or keep creeping himself, but if he goes creeping, he knows the other heroes will just be growing stronger.
Our forces are under attack.
And now Moon is creeping up a bit more. Once we get the pan up to 3, that's going to be the case soon. The Deke is going to get, I think, level 4 here. Yep. That's a big deal. Crystal ball found. Don't know where he scanned. Oh, he's going for an A-bomb. Okay. I think a wagon would have been way better, but fair enough.
Our town is under attack. Forces are under attack.
Still nighttime for a long time here, where Moon has way superior vision. You can see Moon's DPS is really not high, especially with the Panda still not being level 3 somehow. Heat scroll used again by 1-0. He's got so much healing with all the coils and the aura and the statues and the heal scrolls. Moon's DPS is not good enough to chew through anything. Oh, that's slaughter. The Dryads are just getting absolutely eviscerated. And yeah, mass Dryad expansion, it seems like it hasn't worked against Undead in a long time. Panda now, almost level 3. The ghoul would be enough, but he doesn't get it. Has to TP out, lick his wounds, and the supply lead is almost gone, and Moon never went tier 3. I feel like there was an opportunity to go tier 3 at some point, but Moon may have missed that window.
Our forces are under attack.
One to 0 on the approach. He's got a heal scroll and a mana potion. This Undead army at 6 supply is super strong. Whereas the Nihil forces consisting of only Dryads are leaving something to be desired. Also, the upgrades here don't seem to be good enough. With mass Dryads at this point, you have to have 2-2. But here we go. Moon with a 20 supply lead, but that might be a bit deceptive. The expansion is not down yet, but might fall soon. Okay, good Dragonair's Breath of Fire. But outside of the Panda, it seems like the damage is so minimal. Moon splitting his Dryads into 2 separate groups. And they're getting picked off so fast. 2 upgrades on the Fiends, doing a good job. Coil also the A-Bomb healing this one for a ton. Heal thrower was absolutely massive. And now the Panda's out of mana. Panda is super tanky, but he's not being targeted. 1-0 has the right idea of what to focus and what not to. So that's the mana potion, by the way. Can pop that for 2 more coils. A couple of Fiends went down, but this level 4, the DK level 5, the undead heroes here are so strong. Oh, the Murlocs somehow also getting involved. Mana potion used, there is another coil. A-Bomb could be taken out now. I like the targeting here by Moon. Takes out the A-Bomb at long last, but the Panda is dead. He looked unkillable with all those rings. But without healing at some point, he also will fall. Like all these Dryads. So many Dryads have gone down. The Lich now almost level 5. DK getting close to level 6, by the way. Wisps have been remade. But the keeper at this point in the game is just absolutely useless. He's not providing anything anymore. That's in the level 5. Keeper could easily be nuked, but he's got the TP. So the nuke ends up on the Wisp. The Wisps are all dead. And the expansion is about to fall. And Moon has no chance anymore. He calls it, gives it up. Map number 6 goes to 1-2-0. That is the 4-2 victory for the Undead. And with that, TP League May goes to 1-0 again, proving that he is one of the very strongest players in the world. 1-0 in first, Moon in second, and Soen, I think it was, in third place for the TP League May.